Hello, friends. Welcome to the weekly Cold War Prepper Pantry haul. And we're getting ready right now for today's meeting of Texas Preparedness Group. We're in Region 13, District 13. And so Texas has a pretty large area, so we kind of divide that up. We have the 7 counties surrounding Austin. I'm in charge of this month's meeting. It's always the third Saturday of the month. And this month, I planned it up in Georgetown at the San Gabriel Park. We have a pavilion, the Springs Pavilion. We're right by the river, which is great because what I'll be discussing this week is collection, purification, and storage of water. Then we're going to brag about our 3 sponsors. We do have 3 companies that are sponsoring this event for us. Nutrient Survival is providing coffee and lunch. So they provided some fantastic products for us, as well as a 20% discount to people who are in attendance. And I'll be passing those cards out at the meeting. We also have a code from Shelf to Table. Kathy, the owner of that company, has provided us with a 10% discount to any of her products. And she has some phenomenal products, freeze-dried, that you can't find elsewhere. She a lot of the meat products I get from Kathy, Shelf to Table. And our third sponsor, and we'll be passing out some of the products that they provided us to pass out to our attendees as well, is Mira, which is a water purification tablet. So those of you who are in attendance this month, we have some fantastic thank yous for showing up, and we'll be passing those out at the meeting today. And that's just in a couple hours from now. So what did I get this week? Well, space is getting down, kind of low. So we're being a little bit judicious in what we get and not quite getting as much. So I did get a new breaker bar or crowbar or pry bar, some zip ties, some wood screws, some rodent management products, a glue trap, some safety traps, as well as some of the old spring traps. We got some Baby Ruth candy bars. Now the candy bars, just as we see here, that I've already vacuum sealed the Snickers bars. I got this idea from Rudy over at Alaska Prepper, and he opened some Snickers bars that he had had for a couple of years, and they were still good. And I said, I never thought of vacuum sealing candy bars. I do have a lot of hard candy, but I never thought of vacuum sealing candy bars. So I got some Baby Ruths to go with the Snickers, and then I also got some Twizzlers, one of my favorites, and I love the licorice. So we're gonna see if we can't vacuum seal that as well. We did pick up 2 packages of the Great Value shells and cheese, which is basically macaroni and cheese type of a deal. And we wanted to try one for taste to make sure that they were okay for us to store. We had been buying only Velveeta, and so we decided we wanted to save a little bit of money and see if we can't use a less expensive product. So we're trying this one out to see how it works. Picked up a can of cream of chicken soup, so that we can use that for a lot of our casseroles and soups. And then we got a can of cream style corn, which mixes fantastic with your cornbread mix to make cornbread. Picked up 2 cans of Algoson Farms. There is a link down below in the description. I am an affiliate with Algoson Farms. They have fantastic products as well. And you'll get a discount using the coupon code and the link down below with Algoson Farms. I found an error in my spreadsheet, and I thought I had plenty of solid potatoes, but I found out that I was also adding in my mashed potatoes when I was getting my potato storage total. So I corrected that. So in order to correct the deficiency, I ordered more potato slices and potato shreds. And the potato shreds, primarily, that's going to go pretty much in the same casserole as what you'll see with Nutrient Survival. They have a Southwestern style medley, and then they have, let me see, what's the name of that? I have it over here. Homestyle Scramble. So Homestyle Scramble is basically their Mountain Man breakfast. And that's based off of potato shreds and scrambled eggs and some other vegetables. I just prefer a little bit of meat in it. And I get my sausage from Shelf to Table, one of our sponsors. And so we're going to use those and make our own once we run out of the Nutrient Survival freeze-dried. We got in some more first aid items. That is some super large burn pads and some non-adherent pads, 3x4s to cover some smaller burns. Another multi-band radio. This goes from 3 megahertz all the way up to 3,000 or 3 gigahertz. And it's AM, FM, CW, and upper sideband, lower sideband, all kinds of different things that you can do with it. And I want to keep that here on my desk while the other one stays in my Faraday bag. I also got in 3 large syringes as we're talking about first aid. These are humongous, and I'm going to use those with pure water, purified water, probably distilled water, to irrigate wounds or to keep a wound moist during the healing process, especially burns on top of these Telfa pads. Then I did get in one book. My spiritual advisor, Deacon Mark, and I were talking, and he recommended I read Humble Strength and the Eye of Opening Benefits of Humility. And so he thinks that one of my problems is that I know the Bible too well, and I need to transfer it from my head to my heart. And so that's what we're working on now. So remember, we're all in this together so we can come out the other side together. Please be kind, polite, and respectful to each other. And remember, togetherness is the key. Let me know down below what you did this week in preparation for SHTF.